Hello, hello. Creatively Lisa Marie back again for another video. That was me moving my chair closer to my desk. And I am actually filming with my new camera video setup, which I posted a video of how I'm shooting top-down videos. So if you want to check that out, it's a real quick video. I think it's less than 7 minutes. But I have a really cool new setup, and this is my first time using it, so I'm super excited about that. And then I'm also really excited because I have my new Love Letters planner here for 2022. This is the big size. It came with classic or metal, I don't know, deluxe metal discs. I don't know why I said classic, but these metal discs are so pretty, and I really, really love the planner from last year, which I don't remember the big planner from last year having the metal discs. I think I still have the discs on it that came with it, and they were plastic, but they look really good with the cover from last year, and I love that one. And I did do multiple months in the Love Letters planner from last year, but I haven't done all the months. The good news about something like this is even though you have it broken out by month, so you can focus on different things throughout the month, you can really go back to it anytime, so it doesn't matter what year you actually complete the months in. So it's kind of like a ongoing workbook, which I absolutely love. And when it's really pretty and you just enjoy looking at it and being in it, makes you want to use it more. So this is from Happy Planner. I wish another company would come out with one of these, actually. I'd like to check it out. But for now, this is what I have. Lovely letters, pretty words, happy heart. That's what it says. So that's the front, and this is the back, which is pretty plain. I might actually put a sticker back here just to decorate it a little bit. But the planner itself is actually super pretty. So I already set up, like I already moved into this, got it set up for January, which took me forever. Like I've been trying to film this since yesterday. I didn't film anything yesterday. I wasn't able to even like get to anything I wanted to do yesterday. Like I've had time off from work since Thursday, and it's just been nonstop, and I've been exhausted, and I've been trying to do what I can where I can, but like I hate it when you have days off and you plan to get so much done, and then it's almost like everything is working against you. So I'm just really happy to finally be filming this. And I'm hoping every month after this will be quicker and easier, because for some reason this just took me forever to set up. I had to get like all the pieces of what I wanted to use and figure out what I was doing and how, and when I walk through that, you'll see what I'm talking about. So this is what it looks like when you open it. I showed this planner in my 2022 planner lineup video. So if you want to go check that out, you can see how I'm using 14 plus planners in 2022. And I actually just decided today that I'm changing one of my words of the year to experiment, because that's basically what this year is for me, because I just got into planning at the very end of 2020. 2020. God, I cannot talk today. And so a lot of things are still new to me, because some people have been doing this, 5, 6, 7 years. But this is kind of like basically really my full year of being in the planner world and getting an idea of things and trying them out. Hence the brush lettering, which I definitely wanted to try out. My table keeps getting messed up. Hold on a second. Tempted to start this over. Anyway, so this is the Love for Letters brush lettering planner. I actually took name stickers from According to Allie, Martina Sticker Company, and Karina Loves to Plan, and decided to try and letter them myself. I don't know that these are actually full-on brush lettering, and that's the thing that's confusing, because I've seen brush lettering as a big thing, but then I see all these other types of lettering that goes along with it that I thought was brush lettering, but it looks like it's just a different way to write. So I I guess I'm going to be doing different types of lettering. I mean, I'm going to be following what's in here, but there's other spaces and lots of other room for other types of writing and lettering. So this isn't going to be just one type of lettering all throughout. This is how I write my name. Let me show you. Not lettering. This is just how I would write my name with one of the brush letter pens. And I don't know. I don't know if it's okay to say this, but I'm going to say it anyway. I actually really like my handwriting. So I might actually come out with a design of sorts with my lettering the way it is, which isn't necessarily brush lettering, but like, I guess the way I write script or cursive. And this is me trying to brush letter my name, which is just awful. And me trying to letter what they wrote is awful. Like, I don't know how to hold my hand. It's awkward. And I'm like looking at, I was using this divider, which has the brush lettering basics. So I was trying to use these to guide me. And I guess when you have to put that much thought into it, it doesn't flow that well. Hence where I guess the practice comes in. But I love the way I write where I don't have to think about it and I can just write in my hand in my how I letter things. So I mean, I'm going to try brush lettering, but if I can't get it perfect, I might just like do something that's my lettering like these, which is like my interpretation or version of brush lettering. So I don't know if that's allowed, but according to Gretchen Rubin, I'm a rule breaker. So you know what? I'm just going to do what I want to do. So I also, I don't know if you saw, but I have these letters listed here, and I'm about to show you what that means. But these are the different types of pens I'm using. So I have different types of brush lettering pens. I have, these are like my two things that I'm going to be using for this planner ultimately. I have the Create Your Own sticker book from Happy Planner, and I got to go back through my more recent sticker books I've gotten, because I created this a while ago, and look for more boxes, these really thin boxes to use. I have different styles. These are all from different sticker books, which I'm sure you can tell. And I am using these to label, well, you'll see how I'm using it, but I'm going to make sure I always have this with me to be able to create the layout for the month, for the weeks, not the month, for the actual weekly part. And then I have my brush lettering pens in here. So, oh, I also have jelly rolls in here to use on blackout for light planner action, social media planner I'm going to be using. And I have some other brush pens, which I might add them in here because I have room. Actually, I could just do that real quick. I'm going to show you how I was going to use those, or how I'm using these. All right, let me grab these over here. I have Tombow pens too, but they say you can't use Tombow pens when you're new to brush lettering. So I have different colors, and then I have some downstairs that I got that are super pretty. I gotta actually add these in. All right, so that's, I'm gonna go ahead and use that one. I'm gonna go ahead and put them all in here. That's the blue one. That's the gray one. All right, so these I gotta add to the key. All right, so let's show you what I'm doing here. So that's my bag, and then okay, so these are lettered specifically so I know what pen I'm using when I'm writing, because I'm going to change up what pens I use. And this is the key I created. I couldn't find a better place for this, so I just used this section. But you can see all the different pens, and you can see where I already screwed up. But since this planner is, well, all my planners are for me, but I don't care if I screw up. That's just the way life is. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is reality. And this is functional planning. People complain about stickers, but this is functional planning. And I mean, basically most of this is going to be functional planning. So what I did was where's my blue one? There it is. Okay, so I have, actually, let me grab that back. I have two different type of Tombow Funasaki pens. One's like a soft one and one's a hard one. And then I have, let me do this. So I have, one's a soft tip, one's a hard tip. So I labeled those here. So the key shows that it's going to be TFBS, TFBH for soft and hard tip. I should have put these in alphabetical order, but I just put them in the order of where I grabbed the pen. So that's the Tombow Funasaki blue pen that I have here. That's TFBL. That's going to be the first pen that's labeled there. So you can see that. So I'm using, and it's blue. It's not blue ink, but the pen is blue. So that's how I'm going to differentiate which pen I'm using. And then the soft and hard tip are going to be hard to differentiate. I'm going to have to test them before I choose which one I'm going to use. But that's what those are. So that's 2 and 3 here. And then I gotta add that one in. And then the next one is a zebra gray pen. So it's not gray ink, as you can see, because I wrote it on here. But my camera is in a different spot now, so I'm having a problem like lining you guys up with what I'm trying to show you. This is the zebra gray pen that I'm using. And then I have a zebra blue pen that I'm going to use, but I didn't have it downstairs with me when I created this. Why is that not focusing? It says zebra on there somewhere. They made it hard to see. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to add this blue pen to this key, as well as, if I have enough room. Oh, you know what I might do? Whenever I run out of room here, I'm just going to move the key over here so I can keep adding pens, because if I get good enough eventually, hopefully someday, I can add the Tombow pens here. So that's probably what I'm going to do for that. So I got to add this pen and the rest of these that you can see here. Now, these are colored pens. So these ones I actually label with color. I'm going to put those off to the side because I'm going to label them. I didn't want this video to be too long, but this is actually taking a little longer than I thought it would to explain everything. So that was the zebra gray pen. Oh no, that was the gray. And then, oh. Okay, I gotta add this one too. So I forgot I have a zebra. This is like a charcoal gray. So I'll add this one too. Because I've noticed that some of them have different tips. And they just write differently depending on if I've already used it or not. So that's why I want to label them so I know what pen I'm using from week to week or wherever I end up using it in the monthly. And then this green pen here is a zebra pen as well. So I just called it ZGR because I also have zebra gray pen up here, which is ZG. So I added the R for green, GR. And that's this pen. You see, I got ink on me from writing this stuff. And then this is a Pentel brush pen. So I put Pentel pink pen. So that's PP. So that's this one. Hopefully you guys can. Pentel sign pen. Oh, I should have put Pentel sign pen. Oh well. Oh, and then this green one. Yeah, it says brush sign pen. Okay. This Pentel Green Pen. That's the one I screwed up writing. I started to write pink instead of green. So that's PG. So that's this one. And actually, I don't know what pen I like the best so far. I mean, I love the Tombows, but like I said, I'm not allowed to use those because they're soft tip, and when you're learning brush lettering, they say you need to use a harder tip. So I'm kind of following the rules. as much as I can. So that's what I'm using this section for, is a key to label or initial the types of pens I'm going to be using throughout the planner. Okay, so that's that. All right, so then for this, I think this is the yearly at a glance, but this is the perpetual calendar, I believe. So last year, for the planner last year, for this section, I did 2 lettering challenges, or followed, you know, whatever lettering challenges I could find that I liked. I used JLB Crafts for the weekly lettering challenge, brush lettering challenge. And then for the monthly section, I was writing a list here of a lettering challenge that I wanted to do. So that's how I use this section, is to do a second lettering challenge in the monthly section, which I'll show you. So I couldn't find another lettering challenge that I wanted to do, or that, I guess a better way to say it is that I didn't think was too advanced for me, for what the words were going to be. So instead, and this might still be advanced, but I came up with my own list of words. And these are words that I would use frequently, or that I feel comfortable writing, or that actually pertain to my life. So, I mean, it's okay to use any type of word you want, obviously, for any challenge. And maybe that's more fun to challenge yourself once you're actually good at brush lettering, so it's not the same stuff. But since I'm new to it, I'd rather brush letter words that I actually would practice more often, because I'm using those words for whatever I'm creating. So these are the words I came up with for the month of January. New year, beginning, start over, experiment, which is one of my words of the year, brush, lettering, YouTube, film videos, my spreads, dashboard, big, classic, mini, layouts. National Sticker Day is the 13th, so that's why I put that there. Vertical, color block, Moxie Life, Power Sheets, Lights Planner Action, Tori Artis, Archer and Olive. My birthday's on the 21st, so I thought birthday was perfect for that. Over the Hill, because I'll be 42. National Handwriting Day is the 23rd, so I thought handwriting was perfect for that. Washi pens, post pictures on Facebook and Instagram, so I made that into like a little phrase. Monthly spread, currently pages, sticker books, new releases. And I'll probably just continue to add on words that are pertinent to the month itself, like for Valentine's Day, I'm sure I'll put Valentine's Day. So I'll include that, you know, if there's any birthdays that come up, special events, or any good days that stand out, like the sticker day and the handwriting day for January, I'll do something similar for certain days of the year, and like St. Patrick's Day, you know. So I'll put holidays, birthdays that I can letter, and maybe the names of the people for those birthdays. And then in other words to fill in, I'll use, like I said, pertinent words that I would actually letter, like my dog's names and my cat's names and the cow's names, because I live on the farm, and the goat's names. I got a new goat. I named her Princess, so I'll probably include her in here. Not probably, I will. So I decided to create my own hand lettering challenge, where I basically use words that pertain to my life that would actually mean something, so I'll enjoy it even more. So if you want to use my words, feel free. I didn't come up with a hashtag. I could, but I don't know if anybody would use my words or not. If somebody does, I'll create a hashtag, or I might create one anyway, just in case. So that's how I plan to use the perpetual calendar section. And then for the currently, I'm going to use it for what it's labeled for. So for January, it has lettering practice for that. So I'm going to go ahead and letter the word January. And then it has letter practice for, looks like L's and O's, which my name starts with an L, so that works good. Or it's a up-down practice, maybe. Looks like an L, but it might be the up stroke, and then an O stroke. And then I did write down the holidays that pertain. There might be some other ones. These are just the ones I knew of, so I might look for other ones. And then for this section where it says notes and ideas, I'm actually planning already on using that, as I like to, on the currently pages, list out, plan ahead, or keep track of stickers, pens, and washi that I use to decorate that week. So if I'm going to use stickers from like Mojo Jojo Plans, Amber Plans or Day, Live Love Posh, you know, all the different sticker shops from Etsy and sticker places that have their own stickers, like Martina Sticker Company and Caitlin Plans, and all the other places I buy from. Chris Creates Plans, Julia Royal Journals. Like, there's so many I could name, but I'm gonna list those here and then add them into my social media planning, so I can keep track. I keep a tally of all the different stickers and pens and washi I use, like Simply Gilded Washi or Planners Anonymous, and so that's a good way. And I put the weeks. That's the different weeks I could lay out. I decided not to decorate the first week because it took me so long to get this together as is, and I just didn't want to. I might go back and decorate it, but okay. So this monthly section here is where I'm going to letter the words that I came up with right here. So New Year is going to go right there. And then I might decorate these boxes because they're blank, or I'll just continue to letter my name. So I'm going to use this sidebar here for any like special dates that I didn't include here. So there's always words and dates and things to add on that, you know, you might not have room for here. So since, like, for example, Martin Luther King Day. Did I just stop filming? Oh, hold on, guys. For some reason my phone disconnected. Hold on, guys. I'm just reconnecting Samsung Flow. This is the first time this has ever happened. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what the heck happened. I haven't had a single issue with that ever before with Samsung Flow and Smart View connected to my phone and the tablet. Just all of a sudden decided to stop working. I swear everything is preventing me from trying to film this video. Anyway, I was saying that, for example, Martin Luther King Day, instead of trying to write that in here and squeeze it in, I just decided to put it over here so I could letter all 4 words. And if I do it small enough, I can do it twice. But I wanted to be able to do it at least once. And then my dad's birthday is on January 4th. And I didn't write that in over here. So I just put it in here so I could just letter Dad's birthday, you know, a couple different times. And then up here, I put my name so I can letter Lisa Marie. And then in these boxes that are empty, I could go ahead and continue to do that. So I could do Lisa multiple times or Lisa Marie in each box. So then I'd have, you know, another, 6 boxes here to practice that. I could actually bring these days up here so that the 30th and 31st had their own box, but I might have to, you know what I need to do? When I'm creating this, I'm going to have to keep track of what days, what words I'm putting in what days, so that I have enough room. So I might actually carry, I mean, I had handwriting for the 23rd, but for the 30th, I have sticker books. But, you know, I can practice lettering smaller. So that is a good challenge in itself, to practice lettering, you know, in big spaces and little spaces. So just different ways that I can utilize this planner in different ways that pertain to me in my life, because I find, I mean, it's nice to have challenges and stuff that actually help you learn, but if it's just random words that someone came up with, it's not bad or anything, but I'd rather, especially since I'm new to this, focus more on things that I deal with day to day or that interest me, or things that I know of really well, like this holiday, you know, comes every year, obviously. So that's just my thinking about it and how I'm going to do it. Okay, so this is the weekly section where I am referencing words that were come up with from JLB Crafts. She has a monthly brush lettering challenge, and basically I just use the stickers like this that I showed you, and I gotta, like I said, go back through my other sticker books because I created this a long time ago. and see if I can find more of these types of stickers. And I used to, last year, I used to put the sticker up here to the side and then just letter next to it. But I'm finding I have room to put it down here, so then I have this whole space to letter and the whole space below it. So it's a nice little cubby hole right there to put that. But so these are the words from that challenge. And I'm writing them in with a really skinny fine point pen from Le Pen. I think that's how you say it. I don't know if that's gonna focus enough. There's a glare from my lights. Anyway, so this is the pen I'm using to label these sections. It's too small for me to letter in those sections, so it's just easier and cleaner so I can read it to use that Le Pen. So I've got 2 of them, so there's plenty of ink, so I'm going to keep them in my little brush bag here. I would keep these in a pen holder I have, but I believe you're supposed to keep the brush pens horizontal for storage, so that way I can just lay this flat. And then I have my Tombos, well, some of them in a tray here that I have on my craft cart over here. And then I forgot to say that this I wrote in with black Papermate Flare pens, the medium point. I love these pens. They're like my favorite pens, and I love the colored Papermates as well. For now I'm using black, but I have a bunch of colors in the Papermate pens. So I might start using different colors like red or pink for February, and then I might use green for March and kind of do a theme, maybe. I should have used teal, or like a teal green blue one for January, since that's my favorite color. So anyway, that's what I'll be practicing here in the weekly challenges, and then I'll use this box down here for whatever they have labeled in the planner here to practice as well. And the reason that I'm using JLB Crafts challenge in the weekly section instead of my own words is that she came up with a challenge that references words that go in line with whatever is listed for that month for their challenge set up by Happy Planner. So if they're talking about the oval stroke for the letter O, the letter C, the letter E, I think this is the I stroke, and then the letter A, each of her words correlate with whatever, I don't want to say the challenge, but with whatever you're learning for that week, for that month. And I believe she said there's like a word generator that she puts these letters in, and it comes up with these words that we letter. I remember her saying that last year. I'm assuming that's how she still does it, and I think I said that correctly of how she was coming up with the different words that we're lettering. So I really like that concept. So that's why I don't mind using her challenge in my weekly section, because it's supposed to actually pertain to help learn whatever is listed for that week for the month. And then I wrote in that my birthday's here, so I'll probably practice the word birthday up here as well. And then basically I'll do the same thing all over again for February, where I come up with an idea of what I'm going to decorate with, and then I'll letter based on the practice they have here. I'll find any holidays that pertain to basically whatever I'm creating in here, or, you know, in reference to writing and decorating. I mean, there's so many different types of holidays out there. I actually decorated ahead because some of you will really understand this. I got to use 2 pages of sticker sheets that were in here and now are no longer in here because I finished them. So I used them all for, well, this was a different sticker sheet, but I started using them. Let's see. This is what I have for that week. And then I'm going to hopefully decorate this next week, and then decorate this the following week and the weeks after. So this is the sticker sheets I'm talking about. These are the colors I started using. They're like really pretty, like teal blue and purples, and I love the hues, especially for like January and February, like the winter months, and then these really pretty greens. So I wanted to use those up. Oh, I also wrote in National Handwriting Day. I don't think I wrote in the sticker day. No, I didn't. Let me do that real quick. I hate it when I do something partly and then I don't do it for everything. And I usually like to write it the same way. I'm using the Le Pen pen again. I like putting a little star for my eyes. I don't do it everywhere, but like since we're handwriting in here, and so I added National Sticker Day, but see how I do that above my eyes? I like to do that. When I write cards to people and notes and stuff, I usually, and then I'll sign my name like that too. Okay, so I have those written in because I can use those for practice and just so I remember them to reference them, because sometimes some of my social media content planning will have to do with whatever that special holiday is to reference. So it's good to be aware of that for decorating purposes or just writing purposes in general. So I used these pretty box stickers, and I'm just so happy I got to use the pages. And in order to do that, I jumped ahead. So I went ahead and labeled. So like when I decorate this, if I have time to, I'll, use these as like my theme to decorate, which doesn't bother me. And then those pages that I finished had these couple of decorative stickers on them, and I might add more later, but sometimes it's okay to just leave it simple. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have to be all extravagant with the decoration in here. In my love letters one last year, I actually went through and just decorated by adding these types of inspirational stickers on the top and bottom and on the sides. So I didn't get real crazy with it, but it made me so happy every time I opened it. And like, inspirational quotes are always a good thing anyway, I think, but like the colors of them, and it just made it fun to look at the page, with my writing and the decoration. I also jumped ahead to decorate the week, or add the boxes in, sorry, for the week of St. Patrick's Day, because I had these really pretty green boxes left over. So I went ahead and added those in just to make life a little easier. And I'd actually like to go through and just put boxes through the whole thing, because I'm going to do the same thing for every weekly. And I mean, how I have this set up, that's why it took longer, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to set everything up and setting up the key. And so I'll put whatever pen I'm using, I'll either, put the initials up here, or I might change it day to day, or I might use a couple of them and list them out, but that way, and then I can do the same in the monthly. I can write down next to, and I can use different pens for different sections. So like my name, use a different pen. So I'll probably use like a pretty green pen, like teal pen. And my dad's birthday, use a different color, and Martin Luther King Day, and then different colors throughout here. But I can label it any way that I'm doing that. I didn't label the non-brush letter pens like that. I used a Papermate Flair for that. I can tell by my writing from the pen that that's what I used, but I don't need to. I'm just doing it for the brush letter pens specifically. So that's pretty much what I'm doing, folks. Oh, let me show you here too. I was going to put the key in the back of the planner because there's a notes page back here, and I found that that's how I'm using my other planners, is whenever I have a key or legend to label categories of like groups that I'm in or whatever I'm working on. But like in my socials planner, I'm in multiple groups. So I came up with a key or legend for all those groups and acronyms to use when I'm like writing things down in the weekly and monthly section, so I have more room. So I was going to do it back here, but I noticed there wasn't enough space. So this was me trying to letter the different pens I had used to set this up with, and it looks awful. Well, actually, it's these four that I try to letter. These are my handwriting with those same pens. So I just wanted to show the difference between trying to learn something that you're not comfortable doing because you don't know how, or you don't understand the mechanics of it for like how your hand works, but then the difference of writing something you're comfortable with. So, you know, that's just going to be more practice for me, basically. But I like to utilize as many pages in a planner as I can. I don't mind, well, I don't like white space a lot. And especially if it's a handwriting planner, I'm going to write as much as I can because I want to get as much practice as I can. I think the love letters might have had colors in the weekly. I can't remember for sure. I thought it did, actually, which didn't bother me. But this is completely neutral, and it's, you know, horizontal. So I wanted to decorate some to show, like, horizontal decorating and planning, especially when you have a limited amount of space. I probably won't decorate this other than possibly putting stickers up here. But like I said, I want to use that most likely for lettering practice. I was thinking about doing a Facebook Live, actually, where I do some of these, where I actually letter live. Like I might do a weekly live, or I might do this monthly live, or part of it. I'm not good at it at all, though. So it would be something to watch if you want to watch someone who has no idea what they're doing and they're not good at it. But this is Creatively Lisa Marie. That's what I am on Instagram. That's what I am here on YouTube. Lisa Marie Getty on Facebook. If you liked any of these ideas, or if you want to use the words that I showed in my perpetual calendar, let me know. Like I said, I might go ahead and create a hashtag for this anyway. And then if you use the key or legend idea, let me know about that. Or if you're, what kind of pens you're using. If you like what I'm doing for my currently page with the different layout ideas here. And I think that's pretty much it. Oh, and like I said, I'll be decorating these when I have time. So I'm hoping to decorate this layout for the upcoming week. So I'll probably be, if I don't do this as a YouTube video, like a plan with me, I might not have time this week to do that. If I don't, though, I'll post a picture on Instagram so you can at least see what I did, what I created. So thank you very much if you're here watching, and I hope to hear from you. And if not, hopefully I'll see you in the next video or hear from you sometime in 2022. Take care, folks. Bye.